Today we're going to learn how to write a capital cursive I and a capital cursive J. So I'm going to draw my lines. Okay. Capital cursive I. You start in between the dotted line and the bottom line, so about right here. Oops. You're going to make like a little hook. You're going to come all the way down to the bottom, slide up to the top, and loop around, and then stop at the bottom. Capital cursive I. It kind of looks like a lowercase L if you didn't have this hook there at first. But this is important with the capital cursive I, so that people know that it's an I. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to start here in the middle, make a hook, come down and around to the top, and make a loop. Capital cursive I. Okay. Probably should have made this hook a little bit longer. Okay, you may want to practice a few before we write the word, so feel free to pause the video if you need to, and then we're going to write the word Italy, which is a country in Europe. I'm sure many of you have heard of this country. Okay, so I'm going to start here, come up and around, and then I'm going to attach the next letter. So a T, A, L, Y. And then I come back and I cross my T at the end. Italy. Capital I, T, A, L, Y. Italy. You may want to practice writing this word several times so you feel comfortable writing it before you move on. Okay. And again, feel free to pause the video if you need to. We're going to move on though to capital cursive J. All right, so capital cursive J. I'm actually going to start here right at the bottom line. Okay. And I'm going to come up and around, and I'm going to come down and around and make a loop like that. Capital cursive J. Start at the bottom, come up and around to make a loop, down and around to make another loop. Okay. Let's do another one more. Okay. Start at the bottom. Now, we are going to write the word Japan, which again is another country. This is an Asian country. Many of you have probably heard of Japan before. So, capital J is going to attach to the rest of the word. So we're going to start our capital J, and then we're going to finish writing the word as well, all without picking up our pencil. J, A, P, A, N. Japan. Capital J, A, P, A, N. Japan. Okay. Now we are going to move on to the cursive handwriting journal. So if you need to rewind and practice some more, feel free to do so before you open your journal to page 18. Okay. Remember, as always, go back and trace the I's and J's on your own after you practice along with me. Sorry about that. Okay, So capital I. We start between the dotted line and the bottom line right here. And we come out and make a hook. Come up and around to make a loop. Okay. I'm going to do another one right here. Starting in between the two lines, jutting out to make a hook. Come up and around, make a loop, and back down. Capital I. Alright, go ahead and practice the rest on your own, and then you can trace the word Italy, and we'll probably have time to write it, or have room to write it twice on this line, so we can get extra practice in. So Italy, we're going to start here, capital I, T, A, L, Y. Cross your T. Now, boys and girls, remember we've learned all of the lowercase letters at this point, and it's really important that when you form the lowercase letters that you're still forming them the way that I've taught you. Because cursive is, the beauty of cursive is that after you get really good at it, you can write more quickly in cursive than you can in printing, because all of the letters attach. So if you are forming them the correct way, it will flow nicely when you write them. So I'm going to write Italy one more time here. Capital I, T, A, L, Y. Cross my T at the end. Italy. Okay? Now let's take a look at J. Go back and trace the J's on your own, and let's try some J's together. Now you'll notice that in this page they actually have the J starting like under the line to come up and around. You'll see this little extra line here. I always start it right on the bottom line, so that's not a huge deal if you choose to start slightly under the line or right on the line. So I'm going to start here, come up and around, and make a loop. 2 loops actually. 1 and 2. Right? Start here, come up and around to make 1 loop, come down and around to make another loop. Just like that. Capital J. Alright. We'll do one more. Finish all of your capital J's on your own, and then we're going to write Japan together. Please go back and trace Japan on your own, and we're going to write it twice if we can fit it here on the line. Capital J, A, P, A, N, Japan. Okay, let's try one more. Capital J, A, P, A, N, Japan. When you're finished with your handwriting journal, you can turn it into the legend or the whiteboard.